Hello everybody. It is January the 6th, 2026. Just wanted to give you a little prelude of the videos that are about ready to come out. We're going to probably break it into, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 sections or segments or parts. Just wanted to give you a little rundown on what we did. We went to New Mexico Christmas Day. So we didn't leave our family. We had Christmas Eve. All of our children came over, all of our grandchildren came over, and son-in-laws, the whole family, all the families, big family we have. And we had dinner and we exchanged gifts. And then everybody went on their merry way home. And then next morning, Kim and I got up and we went to their houses to see what Santa Claus had brought for them. And we stayed at all their houses. We went to all their homes and did that morning. And then by 12 o'clock, we were back home. And the truck was packed, the camper was packed, and we left a little after 1 or maybe a little bit before 1 on Christmas Day, and we were heading to New Mexico. We stopped a little bit past Knoxville, Tennessee. We drove about 9 hours the first day, and then the second day we drove about another 12 or 13 hours, and then we came into Alamogordo area of New Mexico on the third day, about midday. We ended up camping at the Dog Canyon Dispersed Camping Site, which is a little bit outside of Oliver Lee State Park, and we spent one night there. When we got there, we unhooked, we set up camp, and then we went off looking for other campsites. We had been out there before in that area, past White Sands and stuff, and we really weren't able to find a good spot, so we just said, well, we'll stay here, and that's what we'll do. Well, that night, the first night we were there, I heard a car door sometime in the night, and I didn't pay much attention to it. And then that morning before daybreak, I heard a door again. So I looked out the shade on the camper and looked out, and I saw a Toyota 4Runner, had 4 bikes on it. I didn't see anybody, but I saw the 4Runner. So I just went ahead and closed my eyes and got up about a little bit before sunrise and walked out, and the 4Runner was gone. So I guess those folks were traveling, and they needed a place to stay, so they decided to stay right up on my camper. And a lot of people do that. I found out over the years when you're dispersed camping. I think people get a little maybe scared or intimidated about being out by themselves, so they want to get near somebody. Well, my whole thought is I want to be away from everybody. I don't want anybody near me, but, I can't control what other people do. But they were courteous. I mean, I didn't hear a bunch of ruckus, a bunch of noise, any talking or anything, but someone did sleep right beside us. So we ended up getting a campsite for another night up at Oliver Lee State Park. And then it was pretty quiet there. There weren't any real close neighbors to us. So we were going to rent that spot again, but it was taken. And so I found another spot that was pretty private, had a good view, and I went ahead and just rented that for three nights again. So we ended up staying in New Mexico 5 nights. Never really done that before. We don't normally stay places very long. We kind of go, we drop the camper, we go off on an adventure, come back, eat our dinner, go to sleep, get up the next morning, and do it again, go somewhere else. But this time we just left that as our home base. And it worked out pretty good. I don't know that I could stay 5 days anywhere again. We did a lot of driving. It was about 2,000 miles out there, 2,000 miles back, and we drove nearly 5,000 miles. So we drove about 1,000 miles around Las Cruces and Alamogordo. We went over to Hatch and some other places in the area. Went up to Cloudcroft and passed there. Went up in the National Forest up there at Lincoln. And we just did a bunch of driving and sightseeing. A little bit of hiking, didn't get to do a whole lot, but a little bit. I caught a cold Christmas Eve and had that on. I still kind of got it right now, but it's almost gone. But anyway, that was the gist of our trip. So we spent 5 nights in New Mexico. We were gone 9 days. So 2.5 days is pretty much our drive time. Just for a record, normally when I go out west, if I'm taking 40, I'll leave Virginia. I'll do my first 2-hour rest at the Arkansas Visitor Center. Normally it's the middle of the night, so I get about 2 hours of rest and I get up and drive. I normally can drive from my house to San Diego or anywhere in California in about 3 days or less. So I'm not really doing a whole lot of resting. I'm just driving. It's a little over 3,000 miles, I think 3,200 miles, I think, to most of the places I go out there. And so I'm pretty used to driving. I know a lot of people say it's not safe, whatever, but if I feel myself getting sleepy, I'll pull over. My hardest time when I'm driving is right before daybreak. Every time I drive, I don't care when it is. If I leave my house tonight at 2 o'clock, about 5:15 tomorrow morning, I'll get a little heavy-eyed. It lasts about 30 minutes, and then once the sun breaks, I'm good to go. So that's kind of my driving history, and I do a lot of driving by myself. I've been to California, I don't know, 15, 16 times. I don't really know how many times I've been out there. And we go camping out there. I go to Death Valley and Crescent City up the northern part of California, where the redwoods are at. San Diego, Salton Sea, Slab City, just Joshua Tree. There's a lot. What's the not Yosemite? All the national parks out there we camp in, and we love Idaho. Idaho's a great place to go, and Wyoming, Montana. Washington's not so bad. Oregon's not so bad. Texas, we love Texas. Southwest Texas down to Terlingua. So there'll be other videos out, but this is just a short introduction to what you're about to watch. And there's some driving involved, but we also did go on some adventures. We also did a little sightseeing, a little videoing. So hopefully you'll like and subscribe, and please feel free to leave any comments that you feel like you want to say, good or bad, so you can't hurt my feelings. So if you want to tell me I drive too much or I'm talking too much right now, that's fine too. Just joking. But anyway, I appreciate you watching, and stay tuned and have a great day.
Well, hello everybody. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas afternoon, and we are headed out to White Sands, New Mexico, here from Virginia. We are crossing the York River on the George B. Coleman Bridge. And over to the left is the historical Yorktown. Hello everybody. It is about 9:45 on Christmas night. We left about 12:45 this afternoon, and we're on the west side of Knoxville, Tennessee. And we're just going to stay here tonight for a few hours, get some rest, and we'll head out in the morning early between 4 and 5. And we are on our way, hopefully, to White Sands, New Mexico, or in that general area. We are pulled over at the Cracker Barrel here. I'm not sure what the actual address is. There is a fifth wheel reflection parked over there, and of course we're parked right here in the X195. So we'll talk tomorrow, and Merry Christmas.
Take a slight left to stay on I-40. In 2 miles, use the left 2 lanes to take the I-40 west exit toward Memphis.
Well, hello everybody. It is the day after Christmas. We spent the night at the Cracker Barrel west of Knoxville, Tennessee. And I think we got there about 9:30, quarter to 10 last night, Christmas night. And left there about 4:30 this morning. There were a few other RVs in the parking lot this morning also, and I'm not sure what location we were at, but I probably wouldn't recommend it. Nothing wrong with the Cracker Barrel, but
there must have been a firehouse or something nearby, because between the police, the rescue squads, and the fire trucks all night with their sirens, not much of the interstate noise, but a lot of that type of noise. We've been on the road now for about 5 hours. We're still in Tennessee, probably about 115 miles from Arkansas. And we're gonna drive through Arkansas and Oklahoma and the panhandle of Texas, and we should get to New Mexico tomorrow. Yeah, we have some pretty long days. We drove 9 hours yesterday. We didn't leave until, what, 1:45. And today we'll probably do 12, 14 hours, and then we'll finish up tomorrow. We do these long drive days because we have a limited amount of time, and we have to be back at a certain time, back to Virginia. So we drive 3 days as far as we can, and then we stop and enjoy that spot for a few days, and then we drive back. So we have basically 6 days of driving and 4 or 5 days of pretty much camping and, you know, sightseeing and going on adventures. But hopefully everything will go smooth, and we'll find a nice dispersed camping spot out in New Mexico, and we'll keep you up to date.
In half a mile, keep left to stay on I-40 West. Follow signs for Little Rock.
We've driven all the way across this whole state of Tennessee. But 911 miles. Man, I'm gonna keep gas here. They look like they're kind of...
They're busy.
It's not a very big Loves, is it?
For real.
Well, good evening, everybody. My voice. Good evening, everybody. It's 8:45. It's the day after Christmas. It's our second travel day. We are about 40 miles from Texas, up in the Panhandle. We're in Oklahoma, and we're staying at the good old Walmart tonight. And we'll probably get up about 4:30 in the morning and make our way over to White Sands area, New Mexico. So that's the plan. And we've had a pretty long travel day today. We left at I think it was about 4:30, 4:45 this morning, and it's 8:45 now. Plus I guess we gained an hour or lost an hour or something. So we've been on the road all day. It was dark when we left, and it's dark now, so I'll figure that time up. But we've got about 500 more miles to go. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get to a dispersed camping spot early afternoon so we can get set up and figure out what we're going to do. But anyway, stay tuned.
Following these, it just don't know to get anywhere. Here we go. Don't fight.
Head east toward I-40 Frontage Road, East Interstate Drive.
Hold on. next time again. We'll see what happens. Doesn't look like it's going to be as bad. Let's see.
Is that diesel over there?
I think we got diesel right here. I can get this thing turned in here by hitting that pole.
Turn left onto US 54 West, US 60 West.
Attracting adventurers with promises of breathtaking beauty and alpine majesty.
Look.
I'm gonna ride down and come back just to make sure. Cause I can ride. I mean, that's not a bad spot.
No, that's not a bad spot.
Away from here. I think it's an hour and 15 minutes from here.
Head southwest on Dog Canyon Road toward A015. Continue on Dog Canyon Road for 3 miles.
What you got coming your way?
Not a thing.
East.
Well, today was just my day to find a spot, so I wanted to get out of here.
At the stop sign, turn right onto US 54 East.
Mountain ranges that stretch to the horizon, with their snow-capped crowns glistening in the sunlight, painting a masterpiece of grandeur and beauty. This trail ventures into some of the most remote and isolated regions of North America. Hikers experience a wide array of environments and climates along the journey.
Turn left onto Aguirre Springs Road.
Look at the rainbow.
Oh, that's so pretty, Billy.
Head east toward Baylor Canyon Road.
Hey, slight right. Slight right. Dim your lights, Kimmy. Ain't nobody here. He just give you a green light. Where's my dog? Parker. Parker, come. There she is. Always sneaking off. Anyway, spot for tonight. May stay here for a couple of days. We'll see. We made it here to the Dog Canyon dispersed camping outside of Oliver Lee State Park here in New Mexico. There's the town of Alamogordo, I believe. And they have a fire ban in effect, so I brought out the old propane firebox, fire pit. We cooked a little bit earlier on the propane stove. A couple chairs set up. It's not much going on around here. Had a pretty sunset earlier. And if I sound a little sick, I am. But anyway, this is the spot for now.